you know, isn't right for a service industry job. What would you say to those people who make that argument?
In a nice way, I would say that that's not fair. Really to say, the people that prepare the food are really the heart and soul of the services, due to all the billions of dollars that they on advertising, on bringing more customers in, making more money for them. I think that it's actually not enough, to tell you the truth, especially for a single parent. And the duties that they ask for us to do for them, I think it's a little absurd for $8.25, even 10, 15, or 15. Like I said, I think we might need more than that, but it's just not enough. And if they were in our shoes, they probably would understand themselves. But
can you do me a favor and look at me, tell me your name and which McDonald's you work at again?
You can spell it too again?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Delores Leonard. I work at 52nd and Lake Park McDonald's.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your daughters? How old are they, and how do you guys make ends meet?
My daughters are 6 and 7. Making ends meet. They don't usually. We make what we can. I work 5 days out of the week. Sometimes I try to get in on the weekend. I call in to see if they need help. Usually they don't. Even when I spend so much time at work, and at the end of the 2 weeks, my paycheck still doesn't add up to half of my rent, lights, gas, necessities, toilet paper, paper towels, soap, disinfectant liquid. It's not enough. So I'm just reluctant that I have family to help out, me and my 2 little girls, but it's very hard for times for our to meet like that. So.
Delores, what do you do at McDonald's?
I'm a cashier. I do a lot though. I'm in the grill, I'm in the window, I present, I mop, I take out trash, I clean tables. I'm all around there, but my title is cashier.
And how long have you worked there?
5 years, going on 6.
So about how many hours a week do you work?
Maybe 15 to 25.
Have you talked to McDonald's about becoming full-time?
I'm supposed to be full-time, actually. I have talked to our schedule manager, the person who set up the schedules. I'm supposed to have a regular set standard 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. As the weather changes, as the season changes, kids get out from school, they hire more high schoolers that work evenings. They push around the people that work in the morning to put in the high school kids, or even the college kids that come back from school. So I think it's a little more favoritism there. Nobody has really any seniority in there, no matter how long you've been there. I actually think I've been there long enough to just get a standard 9 to 5 and at decent days and hours. But yeah, that's how that comes along.
And so, did you tell me again how many hours a week you work?
Right. Well, I'm going to say out of 2 weeks, I get 36 hours. So we can divide that, and split that down. But it'd be maybe 15 hours 1 week, the next week 20, or maybe 1 week 25, 30, and another week 10. So yeah, they really cut down on the schedule due to the weather, summer, spring, fall. It's like there's always an excuse for something, though.
And do you make minimum wage?
I do, $8.25 an hour.
Okay. Go ahead.
Do you have to rely on government assistance?
I do. I have SNAP benefits, which is food stamps, and I receive Medicaid for medical for my children.
Do you think it's fair that you have to do that when you have a job and you have an employer that has billions of dollars?
No. I don't believe it's fair at all. To tell you the truth, I don't understand. Personally, I don't know if they're just trying to keep us down in poverty. That's what the whole idea in my eyes looked like. But it's definitely not right. Definitely, I'm sure that the owner's daughter doesn't have to, worry about Medicaid or stamps or anything like that. So I think it's just very unruly of them for us to have to support, look to the state for support, versus if we go on their side for benefits, we'd have to come out of our pocket more than like $150 from, care, Medicare. So that I don't. Yeah, it's just not right. No.
What about I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. Have you thought about working at other places and look for other jobs that might pay you more?
I have, of course, most definitely, but unfortunately, the times and schedule that they give me I'm not able to go to the library, fill out a resume. I don't have any access to a computer in my home. I don't have one of those. So I'd have to go to the library, sign up, reserve a computer, get there at a certain time, fill it out, print it out. There's not time there for that. If I work 9 to 5, or even if I'm on the schedule from 10 to 6, by the time I get to a library, I miss either my slot or they're closing. So that's really the jump start. It's all like a snowball effect. I can't really get to nothing to start something to get to that. So unfortunately, McDonald's stops a lot of that for me.
Delores, you guys have gone on, I don't know if you have, but there's been at least 5 strikes in Chicago. Have you seen a change in the labor practices at your job since you guys have started to go on strike and speak out?
Not by McDonald's per se, but I am very reluctant to hear that my other fellow co-workers that are in fighting right now have gotten 15 cents raise, more days, more hours, and I think it's been growing and it's been making some noise to some of those managers over there. Unfortunately, we just haven't been able to hit my store yet, but I think today, right now, this movement will shake a little bit, shake it up a little bit, so yeah.
Do you know who owns your McDonald's? Is it a franchise or is it corporate owned?
It's franchise.
Okay, and who's the owner?
I'm sorry?
Do you know who the owner is?
I do.
What's his name?
Her name is Yolanda Travis.
Thank you.
Thank you.